We gon' talk.
We gon' talk about it.
Tamaiya.
We gon' talk about it.
Tamaiya
We gon' talk.
Tamaiya gon' talk about it.
We gon' talk.
Tamaiya gon' talk about it.
We gon' talk about it.
Tamaiya
We gon'
gon'
talk.
talk.
We gon' talk about it.
Tamaiya
We gon' talk.
Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it.
Yes, sir. So before we get up out of here,
Yep.
and we thank you for stopping by, you better tell them, I will. But it's the best thing in the world.
Yes.
But anyway, so you had mentioned briefly, it like flew a couple of times. I don't know if y'all caught that, but you said ex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means you was married.
Yes.
Okay. And how long you been divorced?
8 years.
Okay. 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
What caused that, if you would like to share with the people? But more important than that, for the women that may be sitting in an uncomfortable position,
Yeah.
what gave you the courage to call it off, or did he call it off? And share some of that pain and joy as you went through a divorce, because I know divorce is bad, because what most people don't know is when you're divorcing, you're dividing force. Yeah. So what was some of that? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's, and it is. And I met him in college, and I will
Okay.
say he was a good guy. Again,
Was that one of the guys you got in the car with?
no. I was like, wait a minute.
Yes, shit. You better tell him I will. Go ahead.
That's real. Yeah,
Okay.
I met him walking to the library. He
Okay.
was just a normal student on campus. I was a college athlete. We were walking past. He was a freshman. I was a sophomore. We met. We didn't say anything past that. The next year we met on campus, walking past the library. This time he got my number. We exchanged numbers and we stayed in contact and ended up getting married, buying a house, and having 2 kids. So,
Boom. Just like that.
go to college, girls. Meet your husband. Go somewhere. Don't meet him in no club. Don't meet him in no club. Like, what you think
Right
this was gonna
on.
be? How was that gonna work? But
Right
yeah,
on.
no. And the divorce, I do count it. He divorced me,
Okay.
and that's important.
Okay, very-
Because I'm the first one probably on the planet I'm willing to be accountable.
Okay.
To myself, to my mistakes, to my actions. And I will say it was my fault being young. And again, probably not dealing with some of the trauma and some therapy, some organized therapy. And how did it make you feel? You know, I needed it for the
ahead.
abandonment and the
Go ahead.
attachment, because I have a
Yeah.
degree in human services and
Okay.
then co-occurring disorders and
Word.
persons with disabilities. So I get it on paper for real. But either way, no one ever asked me those questions. I didn't get through it. I think that one of the hardest parts of divorce, we were both active in church. We both had children, and that was important. But I realized I wasn't ready to be married, and I never was. You know, it's cut the crap.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
sometimes women, we know. I never knew how to be for real. And that's something that is a learned behavior, and it comes from practice and training and discipline. And I was pretended to be disciplined, but when the cat's away, the mice will play. I was just
Go ahead.
playing,
You better tell them I will.
playing around, and
Listen.
playing around, and then get in a real situation with a real man, and can't maintain it because they're gonna know you're not for real, and that's not gonna work. It's not a game. So yeah, now that I'm older, I recognize the flaws in my behavior, in my thinking, in my integrity, in my character, in my motherhood, and to say no, that's not. I told the girls, I told my daughters, I was like, "Listen, taking a Jamba Juice, and we went to Red Robin. I was like, I'm sorry, this isn't it.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
this isn't it. You know, the bullshit is and I told them I'm still working through it. And I need you to pray too, because I'm on the edge. So don't push me.
Right. Right on. Right on. Oh man, I beat your ass. Man. Top splash back and shit. All right, I got you. So I know it had a level of pain in it.
Yes.
Was it peaceful? Are y'all in a good relationship? You taking accountability, the co-parenting thing, is that all the way live?
Yes, because I pushed myself. Being raised by a single black dad, why would I want to make it difficult? It's already unfortunate.
Right.
So
Word.
yeah,
Good job. Good
we
job.
got to-
Seriously.
No,
Word.
because it's negative. It's negative energy, and we already have to do this. And I do not look. We've been divorced for 8 years. The school still don't know what talking about Mrs. Wilson.
That's right.
Praise the Lord.
That's right. Yeah,
Because that's what y'all
right.
need to
That
do.
ain't none of y'all business.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's how I run
That's
it.
right.
I
That's
don't
right.
want anybody to know. We know, and the children know, but we don't act like that.
Okay.
It's still love. It's still
So-
Jesus. It's still peace, and it's
Word.
still friendship for
Okay.
life. Yeah.
Word. Hey man, that's good. We good together, just not good married.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good to to recognize, well, I won't even say it's good. One of the most liberating things in life is when you recognize you're wrong and accept it. Okay? Okay? And then because once you see you're wrong, then you could correct it.
True.
So if you're willing to put in the work, to go through the therapy, to do to this, to do to that, in order to modify or change behavior. Right? Because I don't like the consequences that I'm getting. I'm looking for results. Okay? So big up to you on that. Because most people, in the words of Les Brown, big up to you, Les Brown, and you need to get with me, homie. I done sent you a couple of messages. But anyway, Les Brown says the hardest thing for the human being to do is self-analyzation and correcting. Huh?
Say that.
So it's good you did that, and it's still love and friendship for life, because most people go through that and it's the other person's fault.
Right.
So now you got fathers talking bad about mothers in front of the children, or mothers talking bad about the dad in front of the children, and that little imagination will make up a story. And now your ass, an adult, got an issue with your dad because of shit somebody else done said. How do I know? I'm glad you asked. But nah, man, that is good. So now, you didn't got your freedom from marriage. It's love, friendship for life. Daughters is doing good. And on our way up out of here, tell the people, if they never, ever, ever see or hear you again, what's the one thing they need to remember?
I will say Jesus is real. Say your prayers and worry about yourself. Stay out of other people's business and worry about what you got going on, no matter what. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody else praying for you but you. And I tell my daughters that. Don't think I'm praying about it, because I'm not.
Word.
I'm not.
Word.
Just to make sure, because it's like this. You got to do it for yourself.
Okay.
Waiting on me, waiting on the church, waiting on the Bible. Stop. Get it yourself.
And with that, you better tell them or I will. We gonna holler at y'all. For real. Yes, right on, sister. Yeah, man.
We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya. We gon' talk about it. Tamaiya gon' talk. Tamaiya gon' talk about it. We gon' talk.